Today we are going to talk about how to craft a speech.
So I'm here again with Coach Carrie, and we're going to talk about how you write an outline for a speech.
In general, I guess how I would approach writing a speech is kind of the same way I approach packing a suitcase. Well, first I pack everything I might need, and I just I throw like 20 t-shirts in for a weekend trip and and everything I think I might need, and I throw it in there, and there's no organization or anything like that. It's all just in there. The first thing I do is just start writing, like free writing, just so I capture everything. Then you tidy it up, you condense it, you delete stuff and all that, and organize it. You have to have a beginning, middle, and end. In the end you want to recap, basically sort of loop back into something that you said in the beginning, middle, and end, and throughout. So I think the most important thing is just to get started. Just write. It doesn't have to be a certain, I used to just sit there at a blank piece of paper on the screen, but now I just kind of just start writing, and then I'll go back and organize it and tidy it up, just like I pack a suitcase.
Yeah.
Throw it all in there, then take out what you're not going to need. Like, come on, I'm not really going to need this many t-shirts. So that's kind of how I approach it.
Telling about the present moment, like I'm so grateful to be here today in front of you. 5 years ago, then you go back to the past, and then you go into the future. So you take people on a little journey. So this is more about storytelling, but this is actually
about relating to the audience. So if you're doing that in storytelling, obviously then it's just a lot easier to relate to them.
Absolutely.
So, know your audience. If you think that you're not good at writing your speech, just start writing. That's what you get feedback from your mentors. You practice, you run it by a bunch of people, run it by your target audience if you can, but run it by anyone. Run it by yourself 50 times over, because you're gonna, every time think of something to change. So don't worry if you think you're not a good speechwriter. Just write something, because then you have something to start with and something to adjust until you're ready, and then you can start practicing and preparing.
And for those who really can't write or don't want to write, maybe you have someone, or ask someone in your network, or you can have a coach. You can maybe buy the services somewhere, go online and search for people that write speeches, and get those services, because if you have a story you want to share, you should go out and share it with the world. It's so important.
Absolutely. Yep.
Inspire. That's why we are here for.
Yep.
Thank you, Coach Carrie.
No, thank you.